All right, everybody, welcome to Sick Week 2023. After a pretty good day testing yesterday, which you might have seen in yesterday's video. If you haven't, go back and watch that. But we're excited to be at the racetrack. Sun's coming up. It's a beautiful day at the racetrack. It's hard to have a bad day at the racetrack. I mean, things can go wrong, but at the end of the day, you're still at the racetrack, so it's a good day. But I want to say a big thanks to everybody who came by and talked with us yesterday, told us how much they like watching the videos. That's so cool to hear. I mean, those of you that I've talked to in person, I never expected this YouTube thing to even take off as much as it has, but it has been a lot of fun. So anyways, we're gonna get this day kicked off. We got a driver's meeting here in just a little bit and see if we can get SoccerMom ready. Got a little bit of maintenance stuff we're gonna do. Look at the spark plugs and stuff. Get ready for our day. Hopefully we can one and done, get out of here and get on the road over to Bradenton. See you guys after the intro. Yeah, we can do the shoe while it's hanging on the back.
Yeah.
All right, so one of the things that we are getting prepared to do is say goodbye to the trailer and the truck. Hopefully until 5 days from now, on Friday, when we come back and we finish our run on Friday. And it's a little thing, but it's a big thing. We are not allowed to come back into this truck and trailer after the driver's meeting at 8 o'clock. And it is 7:07. So we're gonna get the parachute packed. Gotta take a once over through the trailer, make sure we've got everything we think we're gonna need. And then Sick Week is officially started. All right, well, I got some thinking to do. When I got a camera in my face, I can't think sometimes. It's a thing. All right. See you guys in a little bit. 5 minutes to get to the driver's meeting. Here comes Steve. Morning. Goes Steve Morris, Mr. Boostmaster himself. And we're headed up to the driver's meeting ourselves. We get everything, Will?
I hope so.
All right, truck. Don't go anywhere. Yeah, I'm a nerd, I know it. You guys can laugh at me, I don't care. Truck's locked. You need anything out of the truck? Okay. Off to the driver's meeting. Yeah, there's a lot of nerves right now. Because hopefully we got everything we need. The rest of this week is in the trailer. Now we are allowed to go to a shop if you need to make a repair or something. You're allowed to go to shops or to buy parts along the way, but you're not allowed to come back to your truck or trailer or haul the car anywhere. The car has to drive itself everywhere for the rest of the week. So that's what we're doing. You guys will probably see a lot of people working on their cars at KSR on Wednesday, because we open the shop up for people to change their oil, you know, run the valves, everything. Gives people some place to dispose of their oil, make repairs. We welded up a bunch of broken stuff last year at the shop, and that's all legal. So, time to go to the driver's meeting. Sick week has started. Woo! Woo! Hopefully we're this excited on Friday. Yeah. Our beards will be a little longer. Uh-oh. Actually, we're staying at our own house Wednesday night. So, I still ain't shaving. Yeah, yours isn't getting any longer. Or yours might get longer. Just yours won't be as obvious as mine. So, there's Matt with one of my hoodies on. It's so cool seeing our merch around to these places. So cool. So, all right, well, we are headed to the driver's meeting. I don't know if you can see the trailer tagging along back there. It's race day. There's probably not a parking spot up here farther, but we're gonna keep going and trying. See you guys in a minute. All right, so we came up here and found us a good parking spot right up by the front. Got Steve, Schroeder, Devin Vanderhoof, another YouTuber. If you guys haven't seen much of him, he does a whole bunch of like in-depth wiring and Holly stuff. And his car's really fast. He's in the Rowdy Radial class, the 235. Like Schroeder, Steve, and Tom all competing for the overall. Tom's working on his apparently, and the driver's meeting is now. So we gotta go. Look at all the people in the grandstands. The color of the day apparently is black. I wore the right thing. Black pants, black shoes, black hat, black everywhere. Here it goes. Time to get started off in this thing. See what all we can do. Hey, there's Derek. And then we got the Boosted Boys over there. And then I saw all the rest of the crew over there. We got just people everywhere. These events are so fun. Like, even if you guys just want to come do the sick ward where you drive and ride along with us, that's a lot of fun. You get to make all the same stops, go on the adventure without all the stress of the racing, and then you just get to watch all of us race. All right, I'm ready to go racing.
Ladies and gentlemen, here comes your defending sick week.
Was it too cold?
Yeah, whole thing goes to 5. I won't do nothing with it until it gets like 110 or so.
Cool.
Trying to just get heat out of this spoil and make sure it gets good. That I have possibly seen in my life. I get old small children.
Got a lot of oil in it. All right, guys, so this is Devin Vanderhoof, another YouTuber. Really good poly direction and wiring stuff, and really good stuff. Kinda? I watch your stuff, so. That's the same way I am. Like, I feel like I can learn something from everybody. So, no ego here at all. All right.
It is better than sea level. Right. So it'll be interesting to see how Stefan set everything up to get the best
That was nice and quick. Sweet. All right, well, it is time for our first run, hopefully our only run of the day. We can one and done and get out of here. We turned it up yesterday early, a little bit more launch RPM, a little bit more launch boost. Brought the ramp in a little faster. Trying to go, 770 something, and we're on the road. Just because, we just want to survive the week. If we can average faster than we did last year, that'll be good. And, but see what we can do day over day, which hopefully this goes well.
SoccerMom, that's what they call it. Let's make it up to the...
Not an ideal run. Hopefully I didn't just smoke the transmission. It wouldn't bump in because the transmission was a little colder than we normally run it, which I thought might have been good for locking up the converter, but did something weird. Maybe we need a transmission, I don't know. Have to get back and look at the data. Hopefully it went a 7 something and we can just get on the road and get out of here and get on to the next track. All right, my transmission temp's a little warm. 193 when it was only 100 at the beginning of the pull. That's probably not a good sign. And it's going up while we're just idling here. Ah, cars. Guess we'll see what this slip shows. See if we can decide what we're gonna do for the rest of the day. Oh, I gotta hit the scales too. Let's go see what it weighs. Alrighty. Can I drive on the scales or need to push?
Yeah, you can drive on.
Oh, 833. That's not good. Tuned her up and went slower that time. Uh-oh, not good. I don't know if you can quite see that. 31.96. All right, well, we were hoping it was less than 32, and it's close. Oh, now to figure out why it's broke. Yeah.
So
well,
just dropping knowledge on the
part of this stuff, sometimes we make mistakes, and I made a mistake on that run, and we've got to decide now if we're going to try and make another one,
please listen up. For those
or
never done a drag and drive before, this is valuable information.
what we're going to do.
If you make
So,
turn it in today,
the first pass yesterday
is going to apply, but if you run 850 or faster,
first pass yesterday,
if you are top 3 in your top 3 in your category,
shifted too soon.
You were going to go to inbound.
So then it put the converter under a huge amount of load, and then it really splashes the torque converter really high. It's not any fault of the torque converter, it's just putting it under way too much load because it's short shifting.
Go to inbound. And what inbound means is you and the person you rode in
I made it shift too soon. I forgot to, I guess when I was working on the tune last night, I didn't start with the tune that was in the computer. And I forgot to double check that this shift thing. So with the 350 gear, the car shouldn't be shifting until almost 4 seconds into the run. And it comes up on the converter like it does in low gear, and then it basically it's trying to hit the shift too early at 2 seconds instead of 4 seconds, and I just messed up. Forgot to change that. So we'll have a chat with Will, see if he wants to hang around, because it'll probably be another 2 or 3 hours before we have a shot at getting a second run. I'd like to try to go faster every track that we did last year, but you know, it is what it is. So we're 200 pounds heavier than last year, and trying to figure this thing out. That's what we do. Let you know what we do in the next clip. Well, she's up on jack stands. We're gonna change the fluid and try to make another run.
So our next,
see if we can handle that. Get the tuner to fix the shifting thing.
And we have the red lights on, so it looks like we might have to double check something here.
Just made a mistake, and it's costing us probably 3 or 4 hours plus. But let's get this thing fluid changed back on the ground, fix the tune, and try again. All right, well, you might have seen in the last run the car wouldn't bump. I had raised the launch RPM, which put it into a different part of the table for my bump strategy, and it wasn't enough to get the car into the beams. So I just stuffed it in the beams, floored it. All right, well, it's much later in the day. You can kind of see how low the sun is in the background. And we might be about to make another run. maybe. Our lanes are moving. And we don't know how good the track is or any of that stuff. So we're gonna go and see what happens, and hopefully we can do some kind of halfway decent run.
Motor from Texas speed. This is an all-new building.
We'll find out what it ran. It had to have been better than that 830 because I didn't short shift it and make the converter work too hard, but it felt like it was moving pretty good on the top end. Transmission temperature's 200 degrees again. We got to figure out what's going on. We got some kind of problem in the transmission, so we'll see. We'll see what we got to deal with. But now we can get on to Bradenton, and hopefully Orlando traffic won't be too bad. And then get to the hotel and get some sleep tonight. All right, well, let's see. I had to go across the scales. Everything passed good there, and go get my time slip from over here. Thank you, sir. Golly, 802 at 180.
2 minutes remain.
All right, well, the 802 was not what we were wanting for. We have a massive slip in low gear that hopefully by the time this video comes out, we will have fixed. I'm gonna try to find a band, a low gear band for a power glide. And then I gotta find somewhere to take it out and work on it. Maybe we can sneak into the McFarland Racing Shop, assuming that there's room on a lift for us. You know, phone a friend, call a favor. Call in a favor. Yeah, I'm tired. But we're back in street mode with our big mud tires. And if we go another 8.0, I think we just should go to the mud bogs. How do you think about that, Will?
Oh yeah, mud bogs.
We'll just go mud bogging.
I'm not dirty enough to be in mud bogs.
So we're all done up. We got all our gear in the trunk. Trailer's hooked on. Just gotta put our trunk on and get on the road. Does this have a total mileage? Total miles, I don't believe so. Nope. Oh well, I'll do the Google map scan when we hit the road. See where we're going. All right, well, we made it to the gas station, which is a bigger deal than what we thought it was gonna be because the fuel said 0 when we left the track. But pulled in and got caught up with the crew. Hell no, other El Camino, y'all remember that car. So yeah, we're gonna top this thing off with fuel, and I'm gonna show you how good the thing's running temperature-wise once we get back going down the road. Woo. All right, Pete and Cleet are over there working, doing something. Got Canadian Chuck Norris over here. How many miles have you driven so far?
3,500 for 6,000.
In an 8-second stick shift car.
Not very smart.
How's your arm after all that shifting?
A little sore. It's only been one pass.
Well, you shifted enough time for like 12 passes. So
I'm not used to this 5 shifts of run. I'm one and done normally.
It looks like a lot of fun. I will say that. It looks like a lot of fun. So, all right. Well, we're gonna get on the road. We're all delirious because we've got to drive all the way across the state to Bradenton. And there might be something happening at Bradenton tonight that I probably actually can't show you, but you'll have to stay tuned to some other channels for that. That's all I'll say. But it involves that guy. Still like that oil Camino. You know I'm a part of, like, you guys know that car means a lot to me. So, how we doing on fuel there, Will?
We got slugs going.
Are you holding it, or, oh geez, 6 gallons?
Yeah.
You just barely got it cracked open?
I got a wide ass opening.
Oh geez.
It's just, that's how slow it's probably because everybody stopped there to get it.
Yeah, everybody's drawing off the premium tank. All right, well, let's get on the road, get to Bradenton.